the most unexpected friend you've ever made? For me, it was an elderly woman named Margaret, a stranger I met at the park on a random Tuesday that somehow ended up feeling like family. That day, I was exhausted. My 3-year-old son, Liam, was in full meltdown mode because his ice cream had fallen on the ground, and I was seconds away from joining him. I sat down on a park bench, trying to calm him down, when a soft voice beside me said, "Crying never fixed melted ice cream, sweetheart." I turned and saw a tiny old woman with silver hair tucked neatly under a hat, holding out a napkin. To my surprise, Liam actually stopped crying. He sniffled, wiped his face, and let out a small laugh. That was the beginning. We started talking, and she told me her name was Margaret. She said she came to that same bench every day to chat with her late husband, Arthur. I smiled awkwardly, not sure if she was joking, but she continued, "He loved this park. I like to think he still visits when the sun hits that tree just right." There was a softness in her eyes that made me feel something I couldn't quite describe, a mix of sadness and peace. The next week, I saw her again. Same bench, same hat, same gentle smile. She waved at us before I could even decide whether to approach her. "I brought an extra juice box for your little meltdown artist," she teased. From then on, our visits became routine. Every Tuesday and Friday, Liam would grab his toy truck and yell, "Let's go see Miss Margaret." She'd tell him stories about her garden, how her roses always bloomed in pairs, and she'd tell me about her husband, who used to play the violin in the evenings just to make her dance. Sometimes she'd bring old photos, worn at the edges, and we'd sit together on that bench for hours, talking about everything from parenting to her favorite chocolate pudding recipe. Weeks turned into months. She came to Liam's 4th birthday party with a little blue sweater she had knitted herself, so he won't catch a cold chasing pigeons, she said with a grin. Then one day, she wasn't there. I waited longer than usual, even walked around the park twice. No Margaret. The next few days, I kept going back, but the bench stayed empty. A week later, I found a small envelope taped underneath our usual spot. It had my name on it. Inside was a short note written in shaky handwriting. "If you're reading this, I've gone to find Arthur again. Thank you for sharing your Tuesdays and laughter with me. You reminded me what it feels like to be alive. Love, Margaret." My hands trembled as I read it. Liam asked why I was crying, and I just hugged him tight and said, "Miss Margaret went to see her husband. Now every time we go to the park, Liam insists on leaving a juice box on that bench. For Miss Margaret," he says proudly. "Sometimes when the sun hits the tree just right, I swear I can almost see her sitting there, smiling." Some people walk into your life by pure chance, and without even trying, they leave a warmth that never really fades. Margaret was that warmth for us.